Daddy born poor, Mama was too. Walking through the snow, plastic bags on their shoes. Papa selling houses, sleeping in a car. 4 babies in the back seat, underneath the stars. Well, hey, hey, just work a little harder. Hey, hey, punching that clock with work and prayer and a little bit of luck. Make so much money, need a 10-ton truck. Ha, 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 ha.
Hey, good afternoon. Paul McMann here with Forex Smart Trade. So glad you could join me this Monday afternoon, June 23rd, 2025, 3:30 in the afternoon. Here at Forex Smart Trade, we help people become consistent and profitable currency traders. Currency trading has changed my life, and I believe it can change yours with the right tools and the right training and the right attitude. You can do a lot. So the purpose of this session is to show you how simple and accurate our proprietary trading tools are. We've got a dozen different trade strategies. When we teach somebody, we devise a customized trade plan based around their availability to trade and their risk preferences. So with that, let's see what the market has. We first need to listen to this guy, and then we'll be on our way.
Due to federal and state regulations, we are providing the following disclosure. Please stay tuned, as this will take less than a minute. Foreign exchange, futures, and cryptocurrency trading are highly risky, and you can lose all the money you invest should you decide to engage in live trading. We are not responsible for your investment, trading, or tax decisions. We are not licensed financial advisors, traders, accountants, stockbrokers, or attorneys. We are not licensed commodities brokers and do not engage in or facilitate commodities transactions. We are not an introducing broker, and we make no recommendation as to where you should invest or what broker you should trade with. As you apply what you learn, we recommend you seek advice from licensed professionals. Any trade results that we show should not be considered typical of our students. We do not and cannot track the results or performance of our students' private trading accounts. We do not know what a typical or average student earns or loses trading. This is not a get-rich-quick program, guaranteed system, or business opportunity. We sell training and trading tools. We make no promises our training or tools will generate future income for students, and you may not make your investment back, including your investment in this training. Any redistribution or recording of this material is strictly prohibited without advance written permission.
We've been doing this almost 17 years now. We've got and I've been myself trading going on 7 years. We've got a curriculum figured out where we give you the information that you need to know. It's not full of a lot of fluff. On trading, there's so much information out there. It's hard to really figure out what's good, what's bad, unless you got a friend telling you, we'd like to be your friend. We're so confident in how well this works that once we've trained you, we let you trade with our money and split what you make. We've got a number of different teaching tools. We've got videos, a video library that breaks everything down step by step, so you can go back, watch it again till you know it inside out. We've got group trading sessions. We've got these live trading sessions where an experienced trader like myself walks you through their process. By watching the trader walk through the process, you learn and can copy and replicate. I do 3 live trades a week. This one that we're in now, and then tomorrow morning at 6:30, and Thursday morning at 6:30. Every afternoon, I send out an overnight trade set up at around 4:15. You basically, I give you a 2 or 3 minute video that shows you how I figured it out. That's a very, very simple trade. If it's there, it's good. If it's not, you pass and wait till the next day. When you become a member, we've got live trades every morning at 6, every morning at 10, every afternoon at 6. We also send out a trade pattern alert every morning between 8:30 and noon. We send out one, but there are way more than one that pop up. We'll even trade your own account. We'll even trade an account for you. That is how confident we are in our ability to make money for you. I work off of a little checklist that helps me make sure I don't remember or forget anything. during the session, I generally don't take questions because I'm just focused in. We've only got 30 minutes, and I want to get a trade in, and we kind of use that 30 minutes up, just me walking everybody through the trade. But I am happy to answer questions. If you have questions are good. Just schedule some time with me, forexsmarttrade.com/schedule. You can try calling me. If I'm available, I'll answer the phone. If I'm not, you'll get my voicemail, or you can send me a text. This is my mobile number. As a former university professor, I am accustomed to holding office hours. That is times when I'm just sitting by my desk and available to talk to people who want to talk. And those are Wednesday at 3:30 in the afternoon. Every day, refresh your green chart. Reason you want to refresh your green chart is it slows up with time as the memory builds up stuff, and it also picks up any updates they might have done. Very important task, whether you're trading with us, learning through us, or somebody else, is to go back and study the trades that didn't go the way you thought. Just like the pros go back and look at game film, this is our game film. We go back, our indicators got a simulator built in. We can go back to that specific time and see what the chart was saying, and more often than not, we will figure out what we did wrong. We are technical traders. We're trading based on the price action. Some people trade on the news. We don't. But we want to know what the news is so we can trade around it. Forex Factory brings the news down into 3 categories. The 3 categories are yellow, which is low impact. We ignore those. Orange, which is medium impact. I tend to ignore those. And red, these are guys I want to trade around. And this morning we had a bunch of red on the euro, pound, and the dollar. But right now, next thing coming up is at 4 a.m. On the British pound, where their Fed Chairman, Bank of England governor speaks. And then tomorrow morning on the Canadian dollar. So any trade we take now will be done well before these. So we don't have anything to worry about. We have a dozen different signals, and new ones are actually developed monthly. People play around with the indicator, and all of a sudden they discover a trade, and our indicators have got the ability to, as we teach you, we have you go back and back test, and that's where you go back in time once you've learned the setup, and then you just advance the chart forward, and as you see the trade, you can take it and then move it forward a little bit more and see what happens. And as you do that, you get to visually identify, all right, this is when a good trade happens. And then when you see the chart in real life, you're able to pick it out and trade it. We've got the ability that you can program it in, go back and look at this trade for a year, and it will come back with the winning statistics. And people discover all the time trades that work very, very, very well and very profitable that you can copy. This is one that I learned, as I said, 7 years ago now, and it's been my kind of tried and true trusty partner. 10-point trade. I like to take it on a 1-hour chart. 1-hour chart trades are typically worth anywhere from 5 to 35 pips, and my sweet spot tends to be 11 pips. I look for a trade to close within 1 to 3 hours, and let's take a look and see what we have. Basically, the chart has 3 parts to it. This middle section, which is the major minors. This top section, which is what we call the TNTs. There's 4 different lines up here, and they're measuring the rate of change at different speeds. And down here is the pressure. I start with the middle section, the majors and minors. This chart we're trading off of is something called the Light 6 Major. It's one of our standard charts. It's a composite chart. It's showing me 6 different currency pairs. In this case, they're all US based. And I am looking for situations where this red and green line is the major indicator. The black and gray is the minor indicator. Horizontal blue line is the overbought line. Horizontal red line is the oversold line. I am looking for situations where the lines are above the blue line pointing down or below the red line pointing up. So here, and like when it's below the red line going up, I'm going to ride it through the channel, and you can see a bunch of green candles. When it's above the blue line going down, you get the red candles. So here we're overbought. Minors are coming down. Majors are sideways. So we don't have what I want. Euro, US dollar. Overbought. Minors are coming down. Majors still kind of going up a little bit. Pound US dollar. Overbought. Minors starting to come down. Majors sideways. Dollar, Canadian dollar oversold. Majors going down. Minors sideways. So nothing there. Dollar Swiss franc. We're oversold. Everybody's going up. But so 1, we're oversold. 2, everybody's going up. 3, I want to see the green line over the red line and the gray line over the black line. I have that. And 4, I want the slope of this green line to be greater than 45 degrees. And it's not. It's about, I don't know, what would you call that? 20 degrees. I want this to be 45 degrees. So I'm going to pass. Dollar yen. Oversold. Everybody's going up. Everybody's going up. I got the double cross. This is just maybe barely 45 degrees. Barely 45 degrees. I'm not convinced this is 45 degrees, but if it were 40, let's assume that it is. I go to the second part of my test up to the TNTs. I'm going to count how many lines are supporting what I see here. This is a buy signal. 2 orange lines are going down. I want these going up. Thick blue is coming down. The blue lines are inversely related, so when blue goes down, that means buy. So only 1 line here is telling me buy. I want to have at least 3 lines telling me buy. So because I don't have 3 lines, I'm going to pass. I've cloned this chart, and I've got 6 more currency pairs. These are non-USD pairs. So let's see what we've got here. Euro pound, overbought. We don't have agreement between the majors and minors. Australian dollar yen, overbought. Again, we don't have agreement. Minors are sideways. Majors are kind of going up. Euro Canadian dollar. Overbought. Everybody's going down. Let's write this down. Euro Canadian dollar, sell. Double cross, red's on top, black's on top. Steepness of this line, though, is it not quite enough? It's maybe just 45 degrees, maybe a little less. 2 orange lines going down, telling me sell. Thick blue coming up, telling me sell. So 3 of the 4. I want 3 of the 4. Second part of the test. Third part of the test, I want these lines either going down, telling me sell, or I want the red line on top, which is telling me sell. So the red line's on top and the green line's kind of pulling away. So 1 point here, 4 points here, 3 points here. Now, by getting all 3 sections to agree, each section is measuring something different. So when all 3 agree, that's a higher probability trade. Now, normally when I see this, I want to confirm it. And the way I confirm it is I go to a clean chart. So rather than having 6 different currency pairs, I'm going to go to a chart that just shows me the Euro Canadian dollar, but on different time periods. Euro Canadian dollar. And I want to see both of these, the 2-hour and the 4-hour, overbought. And they are. Majors are overbought. Majors are overbought. They don't have to be going down. They could be, but in this case, they're going sideways. That's okay. And the reason I want both of these overbought is that when they're overbought, there is a better chance of us not getting stopped out. When the lines are up here, there's less room for it to keep going in the up direction. So I've got the confirmation that I want. On some of our trades, the take profit is predetermined. It might be a hard number. It might be a percentage of the ATR. It might be based on where the support and resistance are. This is one that we have to figure out, and it's based on where the support and resistance are. So Euro Canadian dollar, I want to look at a clean chart. So a clean chart is a chart that just has the candlesticks on it. So I am going to go to Euro Canadian dollar, and I'm going to scrunch up the chart so I can see where it's traded. And I'm going to drop some support and resistance in on this here. And support and resistance are spots where the lines seem to naturally stop. And you can kind of see it stopped in here. It seems to stop in here a little bit. And these are going to become the lines within which I trade within. Stopped over here, stopped over here. By crunching up the chart, it gives me more data points to look at. And it looks like we're trading into an uptrend. So I'm going to open this back up so we can see it a little bit better. And these tend to be about 30, 40 pips apart on the Euro USD. So we're at 58.52 to 58.90. So that's about 40, 45, 47 pips. So that's within range. Let's just see. Then I want to know how much room I have from where we're at to the next line. So that's about 44 pips down. And 9 pips back. $27 pips at the end of this candle. I'm thinking about it. Let's go back and take a look one more time. Yeah, I think we'll go ahead and take a sell. We'll take a sell for 15 pips. So open up your simulator, and if you're trading with MetaTrader, Euro Canadian dollar. Let's see if I've got that up here. Euro pound, Euro Australian, Euro. No. So let's do a file, new chart. Be down in this third group, Euro Canadian dollar right here. Let's make it a 1-hour chart so we're looking at the same thing. I'm going to go to new order. Lot size is a function of how much is in the account. This account has 13,667 in it. It's a demo account. It's trading at 200 to 1 margin. Rule of thumb at 200 to 1 is to move this decimal place over 4 spots. So it would be 1.37. I'm going to round up. So I can take anywhere from half of that to double it. I'm going to take the 1.37. I'm going to go market sell. I'm going to right click, go to modify. We're going to take 15 pips. 15 pips is 150 points. You just add an extra 0. Click the copy as. It does the math for me. We'll do the 3 to 1, 45. 45, add an extra 0. Click the red. It does the math for me. Then I click modify. And let's see where we're at. Yeah, we could actually lower this a little bit. I'm going to lower this a little bit. And I'm going to actually increase this a little bit. All right, so we took a sell for 15 pips on the Euro Canadian dollar with a take profit of 1.58810, 1.58810, a stop loss of 1.59299. And let's see if we've got anything else since we still have 10 minutes left. Euro Canadian dollar. The only thing I don't like about this is I like it when the green line's a little closer to entering the channel. Australian dollar, New Zealand dollar. Oversold. Oh, not everybody's going up. Pound yen, we've got disagreement. Euro Australian dollar, we've got disagreement. Got another 6. Canadian dollar yen. Canadian dollar yen. Oversold. Everybody's going up. Double cross. Good steepness on the green line. In fact, the green line's got a kink in it where it's going from less steep to more steep. I like that. Yellow, thin yellow is barely going up. Thick orange is maxed out. He can't go any higher than 10. So he thinks that there's no more up in the move, but clearly down here it's showing us that there's up in the move. We only have 2. Well, we got 3. I guess we can call this guy. We can give this guy a plus even though he's flat. And then we've got down pressure with green on top and green pulling away. So we've got all the points that we need. Let's check our confirmation. We want both of the Canadian dollar yen oversold. So we have the confirmation that we're looking for. Again, the reason I want these oversold is I don't want to get stopped out. Then what's it worth? And I'm going a little fast here because we're running out of that. I want to, if we're going to get the trade, I want to have some time to take it. So Canadian dollar yen. Kind of stopping in here. We're trading into an uptrend. 22 pips up. Four pips down, 4.5 pips down. Now, our issue is we already have one trade with the Canadian dollar. We already have one trade with the Canadian dollar. The question is, do we want to double up with two trades with the Canadian dollar? Let's see what else we have. No. I know I'm going fast. No. Yes, but this is Canadian dollar again. Canadian dollar again. This one I'm going to pass because it's evening in Switzerland and it's getting, we're at the end of the day in Canada. The yen ones are more interesting. Let's look at this one real quick. Oh, we only have two of these. And we've got down pressure here. Well, I think we can maybe take this one. Let's just look at it one more time. Canadian dollar, yen. $22. We're going to go ahead and take a 10 pip buy on the Canadian dollar yen. 10 pip buy on the Canadian dollar yen. Canadian dollar yen, do we have that open here? No. So file, new chart, go down to this third group, Canadian dollar yen, right here. Make it 1 hour. We are going to do a market buy. Modify. We're going to go for 10 pips, which is 100 points. And we'll go with 30 pip stop loss. So Canadian dollar yen buy for 10 pips with the take profit of 106,484. 106,484, stop loss of 106,087. 106,087. I expect these both to close by 9 o'clock, usually 1 to 3 hours, because we're in the last hour of the trading day. 5 o'clock is the new trading day. And then between 5 and 6, there's very little trading that goes on because the brokers increase their spreads as they close their books. And then trading kind of picks up again at 6 p.m. So these next 2 hours aren't, it's going to probably be after 6 p.m. that this happens. If you want to learn to trade, find somebody who's good at it. Get them to teach you. We are good at it. We will teach you. In fact, we'll let you trade with our money. So it's kind of a win-win for both of us. As you make money, we make money. And then you've got a mentor who's kind of keeping an eye on what you're doing because we don't want you to lose our money. All right. Have a terrific afternoon. I'll be sending out the overnight trade in about 10 minutes. And if you're able, join me tomorrow morning at 6:30 a.m. Privilege having you here. Bye-bye.